All right, welcome to the End of Us podcast. Never so. Uh,
Ye-
yeah, let's get started. I guess.
How
Yeesh.
y'all doing?
Okay. How about y'all?
Doing pretty good, I guess.
Doing all
Just
right.
finished
Just got
school.
out of school. Yeah.
Oh, y'all done?
Yeah,
I mean, I
Congratulations.
have like one more semester, but like after that, I'm like completely done.
Oh, so you gonna get your degree?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
The hard work is paying off.
Yeah, it really is.
Sweet. Ugh. Ugh.
I got set for
No.
3 years of this stupid shit. But yeah,
I mean, unless you find something else to do that makes money. Now,
I know.
this podcast is gonna be pretty short. So probably gonna like speed run through topics and then like probably talk about like maybe like I don't know a few topics for like a decent amount of time and then probably just head out.
Okay. Sound good.
You watching a game?
Yeah. Old game. Hold
Oh,
on.
okay.
Jackson's career high score is 27 points. He's two off that.
Now, most of the topics I have are like basketball related because we didn't tackle them last podcast. You guys want to start with that? Or,
Ye-
like start on something else for your sports.
we can speed run through those basketball ones. Fair, we're gonna be on there for super long.
All right. Obviously, people probably know by now. Anybody who's keeping up with the NBA probably knows by now about the whole Westbrook, John Wall trade.
Mhm.
But for those who didn't know, basically the Rockets traded Westbrook first round pick to the Wizards for John Wall.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't really feel any way. You know what I mean? I gotta like see like just how everything turns out, I guess, before I really have like a opinion.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Why Washington Wizard would take Westbrook over John Wall, but
Well, because John Wall,
No.
remember he got injured. He had that injury.
yeah, Westbrook is better. I mean, John Wall's better than Westbrook by a lot.
John Wall?
No.
Yeah,
No, he's not.
No.
I think he is.
John Wall only averaged
Westward is better.
John Wall only
I
averaged
think
like
John Wall's
19
better.
points.
I think John Wall's better.
John Wall, I mean, John Wall basically is just a weaker version of Westbrook. That's what everybody says.
I mean, the
See how it
Wizard
works
got
out
better
then.
to me.
Yeah, I think the Wizards got the better deal because not only did they get Westbrook, but they also got a first round draft pick.
And what if the Wizard? I mean, the Rockets get out of that trade?
Rockets just got John Wall. That's it.
Yeah, John Wall's not like a person picked the trade worthy. I don't know why Wizard traded so much just for Westbrook, but Westbrook might
I guess-
average more points, but Westbrook is a more selfless player. John Wall's more consistent.
I mean, but I guess, but I mean, Westbrook
Wants
just puts
more.
up more points, and like the only thing John Wall really has above Westbrook is like percentage,
He's more
but everything
consistent.
else, fucking Westbrook is better than John Wall at.
But he's
Besides shooting.
stats chases. I think John Wall's actually.
He kind of stopped that though once he went to the Rockets.
No. I don't know. It's gonna all I know the Wizards are gonna make it to the playoffs. Houston.
Maybe.
No, the Wizards are gonna make it to the playoffs. Like, yeah, they're gonna make it to the playoffs. They taking the Magic spot at the 8th seed. The Magic's not
Yeah.
gonna be in the playoff this year.
people got to remember that even though Westbrook is
Taco.
like people don't fuck with Westbrook right now.
Taco, stop it.
He did. His team usually always goes to the playoffs.
Yeah, it's a first round exit, but it's the playoffs.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. We'll
And
see
he's
how
still entertaining.
let's see how this works.
He is
Then.
entertaining. Also, we don't know how John Wall's gonna be. Remember, he's coming off an injury, so we don't know if he's gonna be like really good or not.
Most likely, people are just projecting that he's not gonna be the same John Wall.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Rockets don't think that. They have gave up so much. I mean, not Rockets, Wizards.
No,
yeah, Rockets
they
don't think that.
gave
The Rockets don't think that.
no, they gave a Westbrook because Westbrook wanted out. Like the Harden Westbrook thing didn't work out. Both Harden Westbrook won out. So it was like, let's just give up Westbrook. They got something. They got something for Westbrook, but I don't know. Harden, like, they're gonna trade Harden. The report is they're gonna try to keep Harden in Houston as long as they can. But they're gonna trade. I feel like he's out there. He can't win in Houston anymore. It's over.
He honestly has so many. He had so many opportunities to win in Houston with Chris Paul. It suck.
His best option was like him and Chris Paul.
Yeah, that
was his best chance.
But the Warriors did have like injuries, but
they was close. They was so close to beating the Warriors. They was really one of the few teams.
The fact that they couldn't
on the KD Warrior that could actually beat the Warriors.
The fact that they couldn't beat the Warriors. The fact that they couldn't beat the Warriors when they lost like KD. That's the only opportunity that they had when KD got injured.
You know the Rockets.
Yeah.
No, that the year before they took him to like 7. They took him to 7 games.
Did they?
The year
like
before,
6
yeah, they took.
They would have been like Chris Paul and get injured.
Nah, I don't think that.
Yeah,
that's what everybody says.
Nah, that's not true. Not with
they would have. They was doing well.
That's you're talking about 2018, right?
The Houston Rockets were 18.
Yeah,
it was 18. The Houston Watcher was the Warrior killer. They was supposed to be the Warrior killer, and they would have done it, or they might have done it if Chris Paul didn't get injured.
Nah, I don't believe that.
I mean, well, if you think about it though, like the fact that they took him so far. The fact that they took him so far with Chris Paul and Chris Paul got injured and then they lost, it's not far fetched to say that Chris Paul might have won.
Man, they were the Warriors. They were the Warriors. They was the Warriors stoppers till Chris Paul got injured, and then next year, like you said, they couldn't beat the Warriors without KD. They did not have KD. And they couldn't do it. So.
Yeah, they should have beat them without KD. It's the only time they had it.
They should have beat them.
That's the only time they had it.
Yeah. So let's see. So yeah, I think the Wizards got the W with this trade.
Oh, they.
But again, we'll
Bradley
see.
Beal got better. Bradley Beal got better.
Yeah, that's true. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys also heard about LiAngelo Ball signing a 1-year no guarantee deal, I think, with the Pistons.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
But now I think he's in the G League.
Yep, something like that. That makes sense.
Wait, what?
He's in the G League.
That makes sense.
He's in the G League on a team yet?
Right now, he's in the G League.
Yeah. But...
Yeah. No, I'm saying like he got put in the G League.
Yeah, but when the NBA season starts, you're gonna be the Detroit Pistons, essentially, right?
I
No.
think so. The contract, the deal thing is like almost like how to explain? It's almost like you can come practice with us pretty much or something kind of. It's like hard to explain. It's almost like again, it's non-guaranteed. So like there's no guarantee you're gonna be on the Pistons. It's like a maybe.
Mm.
Hmm.
But as of now, he's in the G League.
I guess it'd be whatever. I guess, but
I think I think it's good for D'Angelo. That's a
Yeah,
good thing for him.
it's just kind of sad.
It
Like
drink.
his career kind of went downhill after that whole that thing in Asia. He was like stealing.
Yeah, but he wasn't as good. Let's be honest, he wasn't as good as his two other brothers.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard he wasn't as good, but did
I heard
hear
when they were on the
that
same
he
team,
was.
he was a better scorer.
Yeah, I did hear he's a better shooter than him.
He was a better scorer. He added more points when they're on the same team.
But that was like that's true. But I would say with Lamelo, that was like Lamelo when he was really young.
I guess.
That wasn't like Lamelo now. But with
I don't think,
Lonzo,
I still don't think they're gonna be as good as people think they are, but let's just see how those Lamelo, at least Lamelo. We already know Lonzo not living up to his side. I think he averaged like what 8 points career wise. So
I if I had to pick, I don't know. Well, I've seen more Alonzo have than I've seen Lamelo. So I see Lonzo can definitely be a sixth man and a good defensive player, a good guard who can rebound and play defense and be a good like ball handling stuff.
yeah,
I think
If he
Lamelo's gonna
develops his three, he can be a good role player.
he's gonna be
Good
better than
ring,
Lonzo,
good ring.
obviously, because Lonzo has the most generic fucking game style. Not really generic in terms of like he's not fancy or anything. Generic. Your point guard person who does like great passes. So big whoop like everybody does that, dude. Like, you gotta do something more than just be a great passer for a point guard. He can't score. He has no basketball like kid.
Not not everybody can do great passes.
Yeah, but like point guard, like you expect a point guard to be good at passing, I guess. And that's all he came to the NBA with. It's like I'm a point guard, I'm a good passer. But it's like you can't capitalize only off of your good passing. Especially your passes are you're not gonna use those good pass like every single pass you do. It's like once every game.
like
Hmm.
I see both of y'all points because I think like Mel has kind of like it's one thing if you're like a Rondo, you know what I mean, or Magic Johnson, where like you're just like that dude, you know what I mean, like a floor general. But it's another thing where
Hmm.
you're not even like you're not even like your main thing is passing, but you're not even like the best passer.
Well, it's not just that though. He just like is well, yeah, he's not the best passer, but it's like also it's like he has like really great passes. Don't get me wrong. Like I do think he has potential to be the best passer in NBA at the moment. Just one of those things where it's like,
We talking about
yeah, Lonzo.
we talking about Lonzo. Okay.
Yeah, Lonzo. This is one of the things like he came to the NBA with only that ability, and the problem is it's like it's I guess it
Yeah.
takes more than just being a great passer. It takes basketball IQ, and I don't think he had like great at basketball IQ. He just had very good passing skills, but no basketball IQ. You know what I mean? Like you can pass very good, but you
Yeah.
make good decisions too.
But I think also with Alonzo, other than like when he came, like he gained being like he can play defense now. He can rebound.
And make
He got good
moves.
side for he got good side for a point and a guard.
Yeah.
You know, still got he not might be blazing athletic, but he's pretty good. He's pretty athletic and stuff. So I root for the balls, not more. I root. I don't know why I don't root for the middle child, Leandro. I don't even. To honest, I don't care for him. But the other two, I'm like, I mean, your dad put a lot of pressure, and he kind of became like the villain, even though he like helped his son be able to come to the NBA and like make their own money and be their own boss and businessman and shit like that. But they do got a lot of pressure. So
I think
I
that
root
that
for him.
I think that put way too much pressure on him. Like,
Yeah.
And Lonzo don't seem like. Do he seem like a? He don't seem like an asshole to me.
Lonzo's
Seem
not.
like a good
Lonzo
he
dude.
seems
seems just
chill.
chill, just like a normal dude. Like I actually do feel
Yeah.
bad for Lonzo a little bit because I like I said, I think his dad did way too much. Yeah, you can put your sons on and stuff. You know, you have your son out, you be their hype man. I do think he did say a little too much, and now he got way too much pressure put on Lonzo. I think Lonzo went into the NBA with a lot of pressure on him to be like the fucking. Lonzo went to the NBA with everybody expectation of him being, oh, okay, this guy's gonna be the next fucking Michael Jordan, like in terms of like how good he's gonna be. Everybody thought he's gonna be the best player of all, best rookie of all time, pretty much. He came in there like the fucking one of the biggest like disappointment. He's not a bust.
I wouldn't say he was a disappointment.
I would I would say he's disappointing. There's
I'll say
somebody
more of a
also
yeah.
also disappointed because he didn't live up to the hype that he was like.
Oh, he's.
He legit like felt
But
like the hype was so like low.
Yeah.
I think that's just the hype. The hype that they like. The hype that his dad gave it to him.
That's
Like
what I'm saying.
he was supposed to like. Yeah, like his dad gave him the hype. He was supposed to be better than LeBron or some shit. It was
He'll be
gonna
the
be
best
his
rookie
team.
ever.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like if he was like if Lonzo like went as like the 15th or lower pick, it'd be like, okay, you know, he wasn't that high of a pick. But the fact that he like went second, it's
Mhm.
kind of you need and
Going,
again, there's been a lot of busts. There's been a lot of first round picks.
like I
That's
said, I'm
number
not saying
one.
he's a bust. He's not a
Two picks
bust.
that
He's just disappointed.
yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
can
like,
say that.
I'll
They
give
were
him again. I'll give him a few more years. But like you, usually if you haven't become if you haven't become like really good like in at least 5 or 6 years, you're probably not gonna be that good.
I at least expect him to be.
Yeah.
I at least expected him to be like a fucking at least somewhere like I don't know Ben Simmons or something
At least the Aaron Fox. Like dang.
like he could at least be like a Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons not a
Or can be.
grower, but Ben Simmons
Or the
fast. He
person.
makes good
Or the person.
decision.
Or the person that is like the probably the best out his drive. He could compete with Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum went third.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
They pit.
that's in his
I'm
drive.
still. They pit Markel Fultz, and they pit Markel Fultz went number one. Then Lonzo went another second.
Markel
Two
Fultz is
players.
a fucking weirdo.
I wouldn't say he'll. I don't know about his personality at
No,
all.
like
Is he a
that's how bad he
weirdo?
is.
I
Um,
mean,
I think I literally think the sister fucked him up.
the
I
what?
feel like they lit. I think the 70 sister fucked him up. I think they mess. I think they mess with. I think they mess with his confidence, and they mess with his like game and his shot. I think they fucked him up.
Well,
Be
yeah,
fair to him though.
there's a whole video on that too, and it's just like it's like a mental thing with him.
To be fair to
Mm-hmm.
him, to be fair, he is improving.
Yeah.
He is improving. But I guess he played 14 games his first, 19 games second year, and he played 72 last year. Well, this year,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. He averaged 7 points in first, 8 points in second, 12 points the last one. So he actually improved by 4 points, which is decent. And then
Pretty.
he
Yeah.
he improved by 2 assists. He averaged 5 assists now.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
honestly,
then
I'm actually rooting for him because like
I'm rooting for him too.
like you feel like we have to like do research on like what's going on like with Mark Fultz. It kind of like just feel bad for him, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with him?
But I said it's kind of what Mill said. Like just a lot of people are kind of like getting into his head and like bucket and like kind of just like messing with like his mental pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very like he doesn't really have like a lot of confidence.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the biggest bust in NBA history. Who said? Stephen A. said that? Okay.
And then also he went on the 76er, and he was supposed to be like their like missing piece to take them over the hump and to be a championship as a rookie. Like he not Magic Johnson. Only Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, the only freaking rookie I know about that came in the NBA and led a team to help a team was either the number, like led the team to a championship. That was Magic Johnson. Like he did that. Like his first rookie year, he did that.
Yeah.
Can't expect that out of folks. You can't expect that out of folks.
Sorry,
And
Yeah,
man.
Philly,
but
and Philly was messed up. Philly was a messed up organization anyway.
yeah, that's why for me, like, I'll be honest with you, I'd rather like want to be, I'd rather be go like 15th or something like that, and and,
Hmm.
and just like slowly develop because like anytime you're like in the top 5 or top 10, there's gonna be a lot of pressure on you. Like
Hmm.
what to be what the team or what the organization wants you to be.
Hmm.
So a lot of times you might have to like change your gameplay, change the way you play because they want you to play like this, and like they don't need you to play like how you used to play. That could fuck you
Hmm.
up. They want you to change your
Hmm.
shot and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think at one point, like the narrative of being like the first person to be picked has to like that had to like stop being like just because you're the first person being picked doesn't mean you're the best person being picked. Like I think
Yeah.
No,
stuff. They always do that for no reason.
it's like you when you have the first pick, is like people think it would be the best person in the draft.
So it's just whatever best for that
Sometimes,
team, you know?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
cause like this year draft, like I don't think like it hasn't like I don't know if anybody really sure if the number one is Edward is the best player in the draft. A lot of
Yeah.
other people got different players being like in the future being like um some people think Tyler Halliburton's gonna be the best player in the draft. Some people think what's the kid from France is gonna
You
be the
order
best
food?
player that um
Yes, you did. Definitely
Denny,
wish they got
the
the door.
dude that is in the guy from Israel is going to be the black person in jazz, or Lonzo is going to be the best, or what's the guy? I forgot the Golden State center.
Wiseman.
Wiseman.
Wiseman. Yeah, he going to be the best person in jazz. So I don't know who is her. I don't know. It's tough. Like yeah, Tatum was the best person in that draft, and he was picked third.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan Mitchell probably was the best person in his draft, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
well, the same draft as Jason Tatum or no? Or was it before
I
Jason
want
Tatum? A draft before Jason. Uh,
I pick if it in the same draft as Jason Tatum, then Jason Tatum is the number one person to.
wait, let's see. Yeah, Jason Tatum,
Oh,
Josh
what?
Jack, Markel Fultz,
Okay.
Bam Adebayo.
Damn, that was pretty good draft.
Wait, that's
It really was
Donovan Mitchell?
actually. What'd you say?
Wait, what did you say? That's
I'll say
that's
Donovan Mitchell in the same draft as Bam Adebayo and Jason Tatum and Markel Fultz and Lonzo Ball.
really?
Yeah,
That's
and
interesting.
Fox.
Yeah, I said
That's a good draft.
all of them. Well, him or Jason Tatum.
Ooh, Jared. No, I got the wrong draft. That 2017, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with I think Donovan Mitchell's the best in that one.
it's weird because
No, I'm
like
going Jason
But
10.
said
Jason 10.
it could change to Jason Tatum. I think Jason Tatum would be better next. I think Jason Tatum would be
No,
next season, but I think Donovan Mitchell was better all the other seasons.
I'm going with Jason because Jason Tatum already led his team to like even already led the team to like two conference conference champion conference Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah,
Like
but
on his rookie.
I think to be fair though, I think Jason Tatum has a better team though.
You're right. You're right
Because
on
the
that part.
Boston Celtics are pretty good. And the coach is really good too.
Yeah, you yeah, but I'm
Because
going
like
with Jason
I would say
Tatum.
this next season if he does the same thing next season. I'll say he's better or maybe equal. Because Donovan Mitchell had better stats. Oh, yeah,
Mm.
he averaged more.
Well, yeah.
He's averaged more points.
Well, because you gotta remember, if
He
I'm,
got more shots up.
I guess it's like because Jason Tatum, he
Better.
had like
Uh,
he has more, he has better teammates.
Mm-hmm.
He had like
better.
he had Jalen Brown. He had Kyrie Irving. Even though Kyrie Irving, like people say, like Kyrie Irving is more of a negative to the team, but he had him. He had Terry Rozier, who I think went off a little bit in the one playoffs he was in. Uh,
Yeah. The
who,
rookie year.
yeah.
I mean, Smart is not terrible.
Wait,
He's a decent
wait.
defender.
Let's not forget. I think in Donovan Mitchell's first year, I think, or second year, they destroyed the Thunder.
Mm-hmm. But you can say that for Jason because Jason Tatum was one of the reason why they took the LeBron and the Cavs to 7 games in the Eastern Conference Final. Like he was the reason. Like
Yeah,
he was one of their reasons. So they both put on their rookie playoffs. They both did 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 they both did very very well.
yeah. So like, yeah, that draft is well, honestly, there's only like 5 people in that draft that I care about. So, like, it's not
Yeah,
a horrible draft, but like at least you have like 2 or 3 all-star caliber players in that draft.
there's yeah
God damn.
there's some good there's some good role players. There's some good role players in here, but
Donovan Mitchell's
it's not
insane.
as like
His playoff per games average career is 27. His last season, he did last playoff. He averaged 36 points. What
Yeah.
you said Donovan Mitchell?
Oh, I said De'Aaron Fox. I was like, what the hell
Nah,
are you talking?
Donovan Mitchell added 30
yeah,
points during playoffs. They're really like I would say Jason Taylor did the same thing last year. If he does the same thing next year, I put him on Donovan Mitchell level. Well, close, right below. They're pretty good though.
I guess it's
They're both very good players. It really
yeah,
depends because Jason Taylor's taller. You want to
yeah.
talk? Donovan Mitchell's 6'1", man. He's shorter than me.
how tall are you? Six
Don
three?
Mitchell, he looks shorter than six
Yeah,
one.
6'3".
But obviously that's because he's being compared to other NBA players.
He's 6'1". Donovan Mitchell's
So it's based
6'1" playing the
6'2".
two guard. I
Almost
don't like that.
6'2".
He need to and he playing the two guard. I don't like that. He need to be the point.
Who, Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, like he playing the two guard. He need to be the
yeah.
point.
I mean, I guess they had Ricky Rubio for that when he was on the Jazz.
Yeah, that's weird.
But they got Mike Conley. They got Mike Conley now, but Mike Conley
Yeah,
getting old.
yeah. Mike Conley. I mean, he's decent. Like he can put up like 10, 14 points. But
Yeah,
obviously, you can't rely on him as like a first or not even a second option, in my opinion.
he was underrated as a point guard because he was in Memphis, and he was an underrated point guard in Memphis. But now he just got. It seemed like he just got it old, and his body is giving out on him.
I wish,
All the injuries are hurting him.
I wish one team take
Yeah,
Isaiah Thomas. I really hope one team pick us Isaiah Thomas. I want to see.
I think he probably gonna get a team, but I think the days of it being that scoring 30 points a game is over.
yeah,
He needs a team that he can like do that for. Like he needs a team with like a lot of big guys on his team, but also like he also can be like the main person and start and stuff.
Nah,
yeah.
Like
But no, I think it's
it's
more.
over.
I think it's a little more so because of injuries. He got injured like a lot after.
Yeah,
yeah, but I just want to know what team will take him.
he's
I don't want to be I want to be the next short guy that gets kicked out of the NBA because he's short and you know.
Yeah, I mean, like
being
yeah,
under being under 6'3" is bad in the NBA, man.
Yeah, that's why you gotta like make up for it, like with just being like
And I think
you gotta
he,
overachieve.
to be honest though, he did
Hmm.
overachieve with the Boston Celtics. They just
Oh my god.
he overachieved, like way overachieved.
Yeah, but
He
they're
was way
kind of
more
like,
he was way more dedicated than most NBA players were on their teams. The dude played on the same day same day or the day after his sister died.
yeah,
I still,
and they still traded him for Kyrie.
He still
yeah,
played his ass off and got
I still like,
scored 30
I
points.
still don't like the Boston Celtics for doing that. That was shady.
Yeah, that's a fucking
No,
shitty
yeah,
organization.
like I
He
get
didn't
it.
get paid.
Yeah, but
And
I
he
get
didn't
it.
get paid for that either. He didn't get paid much.
I get it in terms of like business wise, but then
Yeah.
but look back on it now, it's like they hate people hated Kyrie on the Boston Celtics. He
Kyrie
was
didn't
like,
even like the Boston Celtics. He left like super quick too.
and they did better when he was off the floor. So it's kind of like you traded Isaiah Thomas for really no reason now
All
because
his, yeah, all his
you, you,
more people around him. Kyrie and him could have played on the same team, honestly. They didn't have to give him away. There's not much pick. I don't think many teams were that. I don't think Kyrie getting Isaiah Thomas was that big of a deal to get Kyrie anyway. I don't think many teams was looking for him like that anyway. They could have given other players into the Isaiah Thomas, and they wanted Kyrie
yeah, it's
Nah.
just sad
because
that
Isaiah Thomas
overall.
wasn't like wanted like much like from teams. That's why he went straight to the bench when he went to the Cavaliers.
Mm-hmm. It's just sad because like it's funny too because like I wasn't like fully convinced that there's a discrimination. I mean, obviously, I always knew there was discrimination against short people because obviously, like the taller you are, the bigger advantage you have. But like, if you
Mm-mm.
look at it too, though, there's also like discrimination, like racial wise, if you think about it,
Oh yeah, there's
because like
White people?
you only really see black people and then white people in NBA.
just
And again,
Oh.
play
and
basketball. They
obviously,
play soccer.
and obviously, I know there's a higher percentage of black people and white people who like actually like try to be in the NBA.
Go back.
But if you take for example like people like Jeremy Lin, who wasn't really bad. He wasn't really bad. He could be a decent six man. But the fact that he went like and nobody like actually wanted him, so he had to go to Asia to play.
Oh, Jeremy Lin, yeah.
Like let's be honest,
Yeah.
like a lot of people don't give him his credit because he was Asian.
Jeremy Lin would be a good assist man. He could be like assist man for like the fucking. I can picture him playing on the Thunder. Would he play on Thunder already? He might have played on Thunders already.
No,
That's not it.
I don't think he played on
Knicks.
Thunder.
He could be an assistant for the Thunders. He played on the Rockets. I know that.
He was
Right.
Yeah,
He played on the Rockets.
played on
Lakers. Played on Warriors too.
he played with he played with Atlanta and he was playing the last year that he played. He was with Atlanta, being the backup for Trey Young. Then he got traded to the Raptors.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did get traded to the Raptors. He didn't.
He played, but he didn't play in the playoffs at all.
That's when the Raptors won, right?
No, he was on the
Yeah.
bench.
Hey, at least he got a ring, I guess. He's got a ring before Carmelo. He could have been
Ooh, shame.
Blazers if they didn't fucking had Carmelo Anthony on their team.
Yeah, it's just kind of sad. It's really sad when you think about it because like I actually fucked with Jeremy Lin. Like
Oh yeah, he did.
I can tell. I can tell Lynn Sanity has like. I thought I was a Lynn Sanity fan, but I can tell you, Micah, you're a big Lynn Sanity fan. That shit was probably affected you a lot.
yeah, like he was I don't know, like he's like a really cool dude. But I think also because like I've actually like seen him like outside of like the
Yeah.
NBA too.
That's
But
my reason for me.
but it's one thing where it's like damn, he really got done dirty. Cause like I said, I really think it's because he's Asian. Cause like first of all, it's not really any Asians in it like that. Hardly like any, to be honest. But I also think people didn't really look at him or like nobody's really checking for him because he was Asian. Because like he actually did really good in college, but he still went unpicked. So I do. So
Like,
this might just go back to like the whole. I mean, I'm not even like trying to bring up like how it could correlate with like slavery and shit. But like, I do think people be looking like just be looking for like big black dudes a lot of times.
But let's do something more.
oh yeah.
Speak on this more. So I can speak on this topic more. There's something that would hurt Kyrie super hard because I know he's a big fan of anime. He'd be so hurt if he was in this like he lived here. Australia banned hentai. And I know Kyrie would be so fucking hurt to hear that.
Wait, we ain't talk about that. I already talked about that already.
I don't think we talked about Australia banning hentai.
We
Yeah,
did.
we talked about that.
We talked about
Did
that
we?
a while ago. Yeah.
I don't think we did. I don't think we did.
It was like it was like an old.
Yeah.
It's somebody brought up because like it's not. It's
Was it
not.
on, was it on a
Yeah.
podcast or was it like it might not have been on a podcast?
It was on the podcast with it was a
Yeah.
podcast because I remember like because I was like I didn't like
Oh yeah, no, we did
Australia
talk about that already. Oh well, never mind, Wade. Oh, there's another thing then. Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. That's gonna happen February.
That's actually happening.
Yeah,
Oh
Oh
god.
my god.
that's gonna be a fucking beatdown.
Oh god. Oh god. I don't want to see that. Oh
But
god.
what is the pause trying to do? Like what is like I get he trying to be a boxer or a YouTube star? Like I don't know. I don't get the whole the YouTube boxing thing. I
Yeah,
get didn't KSI started this? Wasn't he the first person that did this shit?
It was
it's KSI's and Logan Paul.
yeah. The first thing was
Did
cancer.
I or did
Paul,
KSI
but
win?
but the one before that, but in that same thing, the match before was Jake Paul versus KSI's brother.
Wait, was it KSI versus Jake Paul? Yeah, it was KSI versus Logan Paul.
No, I'm talking about. No, I'm thinking like no. I know J Paul and KSI have a fight. It was Logan and KSI.
Yeah,
But wasn't like the first YouTube fights. Wasn't the first YouTube? Didn't the first YouTube boxing match fight thing? Wasn't it KSI versus some other dude named Welder or something? Weldman.
Oh, Joe. Yeah, Joe Willer. Yeah, Joe Willer. Yeah, I remember
Who won between the two?
that.
KSI.
Yeah.
I think KSI.
Then he fought Logan Paul after that. KSI probably wouldn't have fought after that if he lost.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, do we need more? I don't like. Let's just like. I got people are buying this shit. They're gonna buy it. Like, especially they're gonna buy this shit because maybe Jake Paul get really hurt by Floyd. But I doubt Floyd would like seriously put his hands on Jake Paul like
Yeah.
that.
This is
I have a fight for Jake Paul. Face Conor McGregor in a boxing match. That'd be more entertaining.
yeah, February
Yeah.
20th is when the fight is happening. That's actually pretty soon.
When?
That's actually like 2 months actually. Oh man, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see the fucking memes when Logan Paul gets knocked the fuck out like 20 times in one match.
He's not gonna get. He's not gonna get knocked. He gonna get his ass handed to him. He gonna get punched in the face a lot. But he's not gonna get knocked out.
Floyd Mayweather
Jake.
versus Logan
Jake.
Paul.
That's Logan.
Is
Yeah, Logan
Logan
Paul.
Paul?
Yeah, Logan.
Oh, Jake Paul.
No, not Jake Paul. It's Logan Paul.
I've never seen Jake Paul get his ass beat.
Oh, what the hell?
It's, I
Wait.
guess steroids, all right.
Logan Paul versus
But-
Floyd Mayweather.
But
Jake Paul don't
why
box.
though?
Why do you?
I think because Nate Robinson, ever since Nate Robinson got his ass beat, I think every person that just want to beat Logan ass just for the
But Jake Paul beat Nate Robinson, not Logan.
Yeah, that's
Who?
yeah. I think
Jake Paul didn't.
win.
Jake Paul didn't fight KSI.
You said Nate Robinson.
No, Nate Robinson.
I mean, yeah, Nate Robinson didn't fight Jake. He fought Logan.
No, Nate Robinson fought Jake Paul.
No, Jake Paul's like.
Jake Paul. Malhide. Nate Robinson fought Jake Paul.
Yeah, no, Nate Robinson fought Jake Paul. Logan Paul is
Logan Paul's an
Is
older
it-
brother who fought
Yeah,
KSI.
Yeah, Logan Paul. Wait, Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson. Jake Paul beat Nate Robinson ass.
Yeah.
it was Jake Paul.
He let Jake Paul beat him. Oh, Jake Paul's
Yeah.
not a real bosser. He should have lost to Jake Paul.
Yeah, that's
Jake Paul the better fighter. I think Jake Paul is the better fighter. 'Cause he
Paul's not
hasn't
even much.
lost yet.
Jake Paul might not even be that much taller than him.
Jay, you say?
It's just
He's
what?
one.
Yeah, Jay Paul 6'1". But yeah, like
Dang.
that's the thing. Jake Paul like
Yeah, he's not that much
boxed-
taller than Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson's not